magical come to life. That's kind of what was going through Jason, Kai, Chuck's minds. Where you at, Tasha? Tasha's minds, when they all sat back and came together to make this happen, to make this place come together. And realistically speaking, what will we be without you folks coming out and joining us in the audience? Real magic is the bonds and the connections and everybody working together to really, really, really bring those visions and those thoughts that we have inside of our mind to reality and to life. With that being said, a little earlier today, my good friend Greg Happer stopped by my house. And now Greg made me promise that I wouldn't make him a part of my act. And I casually said, don't worry about it, Greg, I won't do that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you give Greg a big round of applause for 1 second. Greg, I'm not going to pull you on the stage. I won't do that to you. But Greg, earlier today, you got an envelope. Do you still have that envelope with you? This is as close to the stage as I'll ask you to come. Is that fair? You're fine right there, right?
This one's sealed.
And Greg, what you can do is you can just verify what happened throughout the course of this. Greg stopped by my house. I gave Greg a newspaper. This newspaper. I asked Greg to pick a randomly selected word off this paper on any page of the paper. Either the front, the back, any section. And while Greg was doing so, I walked outside of the room that Greg was in and came back in after Greg had his word selected. We took this paper, we folded it up, or actually Greg folded the paper up. That way I wouldn't know what part of the paper he selected the word from. Greg wrote the word down on a piece of paper, and he stuck that piece of paper inside this envelope. We sealed both the newspaper and the envelope and the small envelope with his word on it into this envelope, and we haven't touched it until right now, correct?
That is correct.
Great. So Greg, I asked you not to tell anyone what the word was, and just to think about it and to focus on that word. And you've been doing so, right? You told everyone when you got here? Well, hopefully that's not the case, because I am going to need the help and assistance of everyone to find that word. So, what we're going to do, Greg, I'd like you to think about your word, concentrate on it. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, nothing great happens alone. Without all of you out there, we'd just be sitting here doing what we do in an empty room. So we're going to see how much magic collectively we can all bring together here. Greg's concentrating on his word. He's thinking about it. Right here, I've got a newspaper ripped into two halves, and this is how it's going to work. There's no choices, there's no forces. This is all up to you. You're going to tell me which half of the paper to throw away. So for example, if you say, hey John, throw away the paper that's in your left hand, that's the paper I'm going to crumble up and I'll just get rid of. And we'll keep doing this until we're down to one piece of paper. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Greg, concentrate on the word. Ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's think about this wonderful space that we're all sharing tonight. Let's think about the belief in magic, because magic is real if we all work together. Chuck, I'm going to start with you. Which half are we going to throw away?
That one.
It's gone. Enrique, I'd like to thank you for coming out tonight, my friend. Seriously speaking, when I gave you a call and said you're going to make it, you said, yeah, I'll probably be there. I'll put the odds at, I don't know, 10%. Enrique, which half are we going to throw away, left or right?
Right hand.
Right hand? My right hand or yours?
Right,
This one?
you're right.
That's gone. Gentleman in the Vans shirt. What's your name? Jerry, my name is John Williams. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for being a part of this magical experience. Jerry, left hand or right hand? Which one's going by? Right hand? Boy, everybody, you guys like my right hand almost as much as I did. Jason, which one goes by? Left? Ooh, first time tonight, it's the left. Tasha, where you at? Which hand are we throwing away? Which part?
I'll do that one.
This one stays or goes? Goes away. Gentleman in the white shirt. Right hand goes bye-bye. Perfect. Now let's just think about this. We could have went in any direction. At any given point, you could have said right when you said left. You could have said left when you said right. But collectively, you guys all went with your basic best instinct. Everyone closed their eyes for a second. They took deep breaths. They threw their energy out and they accepted the magic inside the air. The magic that was thrown out by good old Greg Happer. You're concentrating on your word. Perfect. Don't stop concentrating. Greg hasn't concentrated this hard since I don't know when. The lovely Ty Daly. Ty, will you please come up on stage and join me? Everyone, please give Ty a big round of applause. Ty is one of my oldest friends. I've known Ty since 1980, 93. She says it's 93. I say it's 93. We'll go with 93. Ty, what I'd like you to do is this. I'd like you to sit back and concentrate. Can you see? We have enough room inside here? Enough light inside this place? All right. I'd like you to pick a word on this paper. Right over here. It's your best side. Gives you a great profile. Close your eyes. Stick a finger in the air and move it around. We're going to make this even more random right here. Finger up in the air. Twirl it around. You're going to put your finger down and land it on a word. You're going to write that word down on that pad of paper. Hold on 1 second. Hey, why do you have the finger up in the air? Can you make some noises? Can you give a little woo-hoo? All right. Finger comes down. Boom. Whoa, do we have enough light? Can you read that word? Do you need readers? I knew my mom needed readers. Write that word down. Now, Greg, a randomly selected word, a word that only you knew the name of, or the word. All right, a randomly selected word. A randomly selected word. You were concentrating on a word. Together, we were all sitting down making some choices, narrowing down the field, and working together to make a magical moment come together. Greg, for the first time, please tell me, what was the name of the word?
Minimize.
Minimize. And Ty?
Minimize.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Greg Happer. A big round of applause for Ty Daly. Most importantly, a big round of applause for yourselves, because without you, that couldn't have happened. Thank you very much. It's truly a pleasure to be here at Manic Studios. Enjoy.